Good evening, everyone. I'm Jimmy Lin. It's my pleasure again today to meet you, and thank you for your support as always. I hope you guys are all well and healthy. I believe that you are familiar with the name ASUS. As a leading laptop company in the world, we have been consistently establishing our position as the #1 leading consumer notebook brand in Asia Pacific. And in Malaysia, ASUS is also the solid #1 consumer laptop brand as we successfully achieved 44% market share based on recent data. Thank you very much for giving us your utmost support. Before we unveil our new exciting ZenBook, I would like to take us back to 2012, the year when we launched the world's first Ultrabook, ZenBook UX21 and UX31. This first generation of ZenBook have redefined the concept of the thin and light computing. It amazed the world with its incredibly sleek and calming Zen design, which represent the best of the best from ASUS. Then we initiate our ZenVolution journey, from the perfect fusion of the glass and metal on ZenBook UX301 to the most prestigious and best-selling ZenBook UX305. We have developed a series of premium laptops along the way. In 2018, we introduced the revolutionary ScreenPad to the world and continue breakthrough boundaries. And last year, in conjunction with ASUS' 30-year anniversary, we not only introduced the exquisite all-letter ZenBook Edition 30, but also proudly unveiled the groundbreaking laptop of tomorrow, ZenBook Pro Duo. This great innovation has helped unleash all the creativity and productivity demanded by all professionals. As we venture through the ZenVolution journey, the ZenBook design signatures have been the unique expression of consistent design to all our customers. The elegant and iconic concentric metal spun design has been the most recognized feature for all our ZenBook series. On top of that, the diamond cut edges have made the ZenBook to look more sleek and delicate than any other laptop in the market. And also, all ZenBook series are made of solid metal chassis, while it still retains its ultra-thin and ultra-light features. Based on research, we've discovered that most of the laptop consumers are increasingly demanding for thin and light, while still retaining its compactness. And this is why ASUS ZenBook series are still relevant in the market until today. And in 2019, we introduced ZenBook Pro Duo with a whole new unimaginable innovations. And this year, we're going to introduce a whole new lineup of ZenBook with cutting-edge technology and innovative features into Malaysia market. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the very first debut of this year's ZenBook, the world's thinnest 13 and 14-inch laptop with full I/O port, ASUS ZenBook UX325 and UX425. The ZenBook 13 and 14 are powered with the latest Intel 10th Gen processor. So we would like to express our most sincere gratitude to our trusted partner, Intel, which made the creation of ZenBook possible with a combination of both functionality and aesthetics. Let's welcome my friend, Jack from Intel, to tell us more about its 10th Gen processor.
Hello friends from Malaysia. Thank you very much for joining us today for the ASUS ZenBook series notebook launch along with the Intel 10th Gen Intel Core mobile processors, together redefining what's possible in modern laptops today. I'd like to spend the next few minutes sharing with you all the goodness that we've developed across 10th Gen Intel Core processors codenamed Ice Lake. We are introducing a brand new brand series from i7 all the way down to i3, as well as a new integrated graphics brands Iris Plus. Enveloped with that, again, we are introducing various different platform technologies, including Wi-Fi 6 as well as Thunderbolt 3. Now let me talk a little bit about the overall platform. We've really re-architected as well as invested in terms of making this the best-in-class CPU as well as the adjacency technologies that support modern notebooks today. Now what does that include? I'm going to share a little bit in terms of the power of AI, the new engine that we've introduced into 10th gen core processors. I'm going to talk a little about Iris Plus graphics, as well as how we've redefined the latest standard as far as wireless as well as wired connectivity. Okay, as far as the overall 10th gen Intel Core mobile processors, the Ice Lake product, we've architected a brand new AI engine which offers more than double the performance of previous generation. This enables, along with many numerous scripts, as well as partnerships with various ISVs, new user experiences as well as usage models that we never had before. One example, we've partnered with Crisp as far as their Hertz application and able to introduce ambient noise cancellation. So now, with my new ASUS ZenBook, when I'm having conference calls and meetings, all the background ambient noise, such as my son running around, disappears. Another great example, we've partnered with Cyberlink as far as their photo director, and many of the photos that I take on my mobile phone that get logged into my laptop are now automatically sharpened as well as tuned to provide the best-in-class media translation as well as viewing capabilities. Now I'm going to introduce the Iris Plus brand graphics. This is the best-in-class integrated graphics we've ever introduced on behalf of Intel. Now what does this mean for ZenBook users? Well, it means double the performance of previous generation integrated graphics. It means top 25 gameplay on 1080p. Take that to go on a super thin and light notebook, and this is a user experience which wasn't available previously. Now, beyond pure performance, connectivity is also highly crucial. When we talk about the introduction of the newest standard, many of you are aware that back in 2004, we introduced the Intel Centrino platform, where we introduced wireless. Now, the next standard is Wi-Fi 6. What does this encapsulate? Well, it produces and provides 3x the performance of previous generation AC. Much better performance and capability in terms of scaling and supporting multiple devices, a new spectrum, as well as better security. And of course, if you want to stay wired, what better way to do that than Thunderbolt 3? Providing 8x the performance throughput of USB, and this enables usage models such as connecting to discrete graphics boxes, multiple 4K monitors, as well as pure storage devices. Really, when you add that all together, the best in class through ZenBook in terms of connecting via wire or wireless. A little bit more in terms of Wi-Fi 6. We talked about 3x the throughput as far as performance capabilities. We talked about better security, being able to support many more devices, and the best of all generations and capabilities all merge into the latest standard that we're driving with ASUS as far as Wi-Fi 6. Now, let me spend a minute and talk a little about Project Athena. ASUS has mentioned many times that they've spent a lot of market research in terms of what end users are looking for. And in collaboration with ASUS, we've also spent millions of dollars the last few years looking into what users are looking for as far as all-day battery life, the best-in-class thin-and-light form factors, being always connected, fast connections, the PC being smart, understanding your usage models and how you want to use a notebook, as well as best-in-class performance and responsiveness. We've brought this all together with Project Athena, which is the best-in-class notebooks available in the market today and offered on ZenBook. Therefore, in summary, I would like to close with a few concepts. First of all, again, partnering with ASUS through ZenBook, we are accelerating the pace of innovation through 10th gen core on Intel. We are taking the level above higher and pushing the envelope with Project Athena, the best-in-class mobile notebooks on the go. Next, we were redefining what's possible on the PC today with a new AI engine, new graphics capability and brand, as well as the best-in-class connectivity through wireless and wired. Having said that, we are super excited to again introduce these wonderful new products and breathtaking projects in Malaysia today. Now, let's welcome Gary to the stage to introduce more features about these fantastic ZenBooks.
Hi everyone, I'm Gary, Consumer Notebook Product Manager in ASUS Malaysia. Thank you for joining us today. I'm excited to launch this new ZenBook with you. For the upcoming new ZenBook series in 2020, we aim to create an exquisite integration of technology and beauty. For ASUS, we always aim for perfection and keep on evolving no matter on the functionalities or the design for ZenBook series. Every generation of ZenBook use unique colors and materials to provide an emotional response to a new technology. Today, I will excited to introduce the new ZenBook Classic UX 325 and 425, which will come with two colors in Malaysia country. These two colors emphasize ZenBook clean image and communicate a warm and fan impression. Pine gray is a relaxing color composed of gray and dark gray. And Mina Mist is a charming color inspired by the glow of dawn. Both are clean and a smoothing color without overstating the luxury aspect of the product. With a pure and low-key design of ZenBook 13 and 14-inch, we talk to approach young urban trade centers, those who need a stylish, lightweight, and compact laptop for daily scope of works. Besides, from the appearance, the functionalities of new ZenBook cannot be overlooked. It is the world's thinnest 13 and 14-inch laptop with 4 I/O ports. This laptop features ultra mobility, full I/O support, and splendid Nano Edge display. Let's go through in details in the next few slides. For ZenBook 13 and 14-inch, the weight is only around 1.1 kilograms and the thickness is only around 13.9 millimeters, which enables you to carry around without any effort. It also super thin and light for a metal chassis laptop with full-sized I/O ports. Even though it's a super portable, there is no sacrifice on performance of this laptop. It's equipped with up to Intel Core i7 processor with 8 GB memory and 512 GB PCIe SSD storage. Hardware as well as and software tuning has also empowered the new ZenBook up to 22 hours battery life with a 77 watt-hour battery, which also helps improve mobility by its sufficient supply of power. Moreover, our new ZenBook is also the slimmest laptop in market to feature HDMI, USB Type-A, and Thunderbolt 3 Type-C ports, which many of the competitors in the same segment cannot manage to achieve. This provides great convenience by eliminating the needs for the USB Type-A or HDMI dongles. The new ZenBook also have USB Type-C Easy Charge, which not only support normal PD charger, but also low wattage charging. For example, user can be easily charged with a power bank or fly USB socket anywhere, anytime. Besides from charging, the latest Thunderbolt 3 also features the DisplayPort, which you can plug in up to two 4K UHD external displays to enhance your productivity. And yes, ZenBook US 325/425 is one of the first laptops to ditch the 3.5mm jack. Nowadays, audio connections are moving toward wireless. Many of the leading headsets are also moving toward Bluetooth connections. Although we don't have the 3.5mm audio jack, we still provide a high-resolution USB Type-C to 3.5mm dongle bundled with the product. ZenBook UX 325/425 have a Full HD display with only 2.5mm slim bezel and up to 90% screen-to-body ratio to provide an ultimate immersive visuals. He also contributes to the laptop compact size, making ultra portables. Also, he features the second generation backlight number pad, which can be turned on the women a touch. ASUS is the first company to introduce number pad to the market, enable our user to enjoy a more convenient typing experience. The new edge-to-edge keyboard also provides a full-size pitch for comfortable typing. On the keyboard, we also make space for a whole row of extra function keys on the right side of the layout to improve productivity. For added convenience, you can capture screen grabs, activate the webcam, or access the My ASUS app via this function key. The ergonomically designed keyboard with large chick-leg keys and long 1.4mm key travel for a precise feedback and a more comfortable typing experience. Each key has a 0.15mm keycap each, which also helps to increase typing accuracy and comfort. The iconic Ergo Lift hinge that automatically lift up the laptop slightly when using, also precisely tilt the keyboard to the optimized typing angle. This action also raises the chassis for optimized cooling and enhanced audio quality. Of course, ZenBook US 325/425 also passed the United States military grade certificate by altitude test, extreme temperature test, and also drop test. Equipped with Windows Hello, your face is your password. The front infrared camera recognizes your face in seconds and let you log in instantly and securely. Connectivity is the key to everyday productivity. Thanks to Intel, our new ZenBook also has the latest Wi-Fi 6 function. That is 3 times faster than Wi-Fi 5 and has 75% lower latency than the previous generation. Also, the Wi-Fi Smart Connect function can automatically connect to the strongest Wi-Fi signal. That is extremely useful when moving from room to room for different meeting or change working space. ZenBook 13 and 14 also include the latest version of My ASUS, a set of handy ASUS apps and tools that help you get more out of your laptop. With link to My ASUS, you can connect your iOS or Android phone with your laptop to optimize your laptop's performance or to connect after service and support. My ASUS is a collection of handy ASUS apps and tools that help you on multitasking. Remote file access enables you to access to your file whenever you are. You can transfer files quickly between your phone and your laptop with a simple tap or drop. You can share files between PC and mobile device with file transfer function. And using URL transfer, you can easily switch between browsing on phones and PC. Also, with link to my ASUS, you can make and take phone call through your laptop with hands-free call function. The mirror function, as his name, enable you to mirror your mobile apps on your laptop, or even use your mobile device as an extended PC screen. For more synchronization, the screen extender function also offers you to use your phone or tablet for a dual display convenience. Cross-referencing out multiple documents has never been easier. Last but not least, ZenBook US 325, 425 also have pre-installed Office, Home and Student, which comes along with the laptop. With Windows and Office 2019, you can get more, do more with a complete PC. Now, we have invited some special guests to share more about what they think about this amazing new ZenBook. Let's check out.
And that was Jimmy, Jack, and Gary with such an impressive introduction of the new ZenBook 13 and 14. I'm Putri, and I'm so happy to be here today. Yes, that's right. I have one with me here too. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you sebab sudi luangkan masa bersama I hari ini, okay?
Of course, the pleasure is mine.
Well, I'm sure that all of you already know who Alia Bastamam is, but maybe you boleh share sikit dengan peminat you about yourself and your brand.
Hi guys, my name is Alia Bastamam. I'm a fashion designer and I have two labels, Alia Bastamam and Alia B. My design aesthetic is feminine, sophisticated, yet romantic. Can I say sensual?
Wow. I see. That's really cool. I'm curious to know, actually, what sparked your interest in fashion?
Well, since I was young, my mom was a very fashionable woman.
Wow,
And,
really?
yeah. And both my grandma, they like to menjahit, and so like yeah, I used to look at them when I was young, and I already started sewing when I was 9 years old.
Oh, dari
So
kecil lagi?
yeah, dari kecil. So
Wow.
when I was 9, I was already very jinak with the machine, and like I already decided that fashion was my thing since I was young.
But how would you say your clothing style is different from other designers?
Okay, well, I have to say, like a lot of designers, they have their own style. But I think for me, it's when fashion and function meets. And, many people use clothes to define themselves and who they want to be. But as a designer, when I design clothes for women, I like to imagine a functional wardrobe where they can mix like some Alia B pieces into their personal daily style.
I believe sebab itulah Alia Bastamam such a beloved brand.
Is it? Thank you. So sweet.
So in 2020 ni, how would you define your style in 3 words?
I have to say, for this year, it's uplifting, comfortable, and super light.
Okay, actually that's more than 3 words, but it's okay for you. And you know, actually we're living in the world that fashion trends are always changing. But how would you describe the perception of young people towards premium products? And is there any advice yang you boleh bagi to designers who making products for the youth? It can be in terms of style, design, or anything.
I think when you're a designer, you need to remember that you should always create things that has your signature style on it. And as for the youth, I think they're quite in the know. And I don't know, when it comes to fashion, it's also important to know the business side of fashion and how you want to carry your brand. And at the end of the day, the products have to be in style, comfort, and convenient.
Wow, okay. Thank you, Alia, for sharing your thoughts, your insight with us on fashion. And actually, the reason why we're here today is to meet this new ZenBook introduced by ASUS, which I think is a perfect fusion of function and beauty. The ZenBook series has always been the flagship model for premium laptop, and it represents the best of the best from ASUS. Let's take a look together. Let's go. Hey.
Oh, wow. So pretty.
Yeah, this is so classy.
Nice. Super sleek.
Yeah. So, Alia, as a designer, right, do you think a laptop can be a fashion statement?
Well, I think anything you carry on you can be a fashion statement.
I see. Then how would you choose your laptop or the daily tools that help you with work?
Regarding personal items, the overall design and colors are definitely important to me. I'm a bit of a minimalist and I like modern and elegant design. So for me, functionality is important in today's fashion. It's not just about looking good, but it's about practicality as well.
So what do you think of the color of this new ZenBook?
Well, from the presentation earlier, I like the lilac mist. It looks really good.
Yeah.
And of course, the pine grey color is very unique too. Very elegant, because that's what we talked about before, right? The in thing right now is the minimalist beauty mixed with functionality. This one is definitely for more of a professional setting. The colors give off quite a calming vibe. Like if you pull this out of a meeting, you definitely look like you know what you're talking about.
Well, you're quite spot on with the calming factor. In fact, ASUS took inspiration from everlasting beauty of nature for these two colors. The pine grey is actually a mix of green and grey, while the lilac mist is represented as the color of a summer dawn. Interesting, right?
Yeah, I can totally picture, and that's really, really cool.
Yeah. So tell me, what kind of fashion statement that you want people to feel while wearing your clothes?
I think this could echo back into the topic of empowering people through fashion. To me, the most important thing is feeling sexy or pretty is that the clothes give you the effortless confidence just through wearing it.
I love the idea of simply gaining confidence through wearing your clothes. So actually, do you think carrying a laptop can also make a fashion statement?
Well, yes, of course. As I've already said, laptops can also be used as an accessory to express yourself. And especially for young professionals, you know, like a laptop's easy to carry around, not too bulky. I love that the ZenBook is so thin and very light.
I know, right? Like this ZenBook 13, it can easily fit inside my tote bag, and it's just 13.9 millimeters and weighs around 1.1 kg. And can you imagine a laptop so thin but still has full input and output parts? You can even charge your battery with power bank whenever you want, in the car or even on a flight.
Oh my god, amazing. I can't believe you can literally charge it anywhere. So let's say I can even charge it in a car, like on the way to a meeting.
Yeah. Or you might not even to charge at all, because it's got up to 22 hours battery life.
22 hours?
Yes, betul. Talking about presenting, right? You know lah how annoying bila kena bawa the HDMI dongle just to project.
Yeah.
But now with the ZenBook's HDMI and Type-C ports, you don't need them anymore.
Oh wow, that kind of fixed all my problems. Sometimes I forget to bring the dongle and I have to ask the clients if they have one. So malu kan?
You don't need them anymore. So, you've been a fashion designer for about 9 years, right? So you can share with us your favorite part of being a designer.
Well, I love to sketch every day, and I really do enjoy all being creative, artistic, and the technical aspects of designing my clothing.
I bet you mesti buat kerja all your design work on your laptop, right?
Yeah.
What are some challenges you face with your current setup?
100% is about the speed factor, and most designers deal with very large file sizes and programs while post-editing photos, creating lookbooks, and sometimes fabric prints. So sometimes the laptop can crash or lag, and that's a huge problem when it comes to that.
Then you'll be happy to hear this because ZenBook comes with the latest 10th Gen Intel Core processor and is equipped with an Intel Iris graphic card. It's built to help you work smoother and with peace of mind. It also installed Wi-Fi 6, the next generation of internet connection, where it has faster connection speeds and even saved battery life.
Wow, that's actually quite a good representation of balance between design aesthetic and functionality, right? It looks elegant on the outside, yet very powerful on the inside.
Yes, it is. So, do you think this laptop is suitable for your life as a designer?
Yes, I always prefer products that have a great balance between functionality and beauty. A good laptop speaks to me the best when it's both designed elegantly and packed full of performance power.
Well guys, you heard it first. Thank you so much, Ala, for being here and sharing your thoughts with us. Now we go back to Jimmy for the price reveal of the latest ASUS ZenBook.
Hi everyone, it's me again. I hope you all have gained some good insights of our latest innovations and technologies that give rise to the creation of this amazing ZenBook. So now the time has come for me to reveal the most anticipated moment of all. The ASUS ZenBook 13 and 14, US 325 and US 425, the world's thinnest 13 and 14-inch laid up with full I/O ports, with Intel 10th Gen Core i7 processor, 512GB PCIe SSD, 8GB of RAM, and pre-installed whole office, home, and students. The price is 4699 ringgit. And there is another version equipped with Intel 10th Gen Core i5 processor, and the price is 3999 ringgit. There you go everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Please stay safe and healthy until we meet again next time. Thank you and good night.